Imagine this: you are out with a friend, and mid-conversation, they start tearing up. They say, "I do not even know why I'm crying." If you have ever wondered why women seem to cry more easily than men, you're not alone. It's a topic that's been studied by scientists, debated in culture, and often misunderstood. Crying is not a weakness. It's a human superpower. So, why do girls cry more easily? It's not just about emotions. It's a mix of biology, culture, and psychology. Let us break it down. First, let us talk biology. According to a study published in the Journal of Research in Personality, women cry significantly more than men, an average of 30 to 64 times a year compared to men's 6 to 17 times. One of the main reasons: hormones. The hormone prolactin, which is linked to emotional tears, is found in higher levels in women than in men. Prolactin helps regulate stress and emotional responses, and it's one reason why women might tear up more often. Meanwhile, testosterone, more prevalent in men, has been shown to suppress crying. This difference becomes even more noticeable during puberty, when hormonal changes intensify emotional responses, especially in women. The brain also plays a big role. Women tend to have stronger connections between the parts of the brain that regulate emotions and the prefrontal cortex, the area responsible for processing those emotions. This means that women might process emotions more deeply or feel them more intensely, making crying a natural release. It's not about being overly emotional, it's about being wired differently. Now let us talk about tears as a form of communication. Crying is not just an emotional release, it's also a signal. From an evolutionary perspective, crying helps build connections. Think about it: when a baby cries, it's a way to get attention and care. As we grow, tears continue to serve this purpose. For women, society often allows emotional expression more freely, making crying a way to communicate feelings that might otherwise go unspoken. Culture shapes how we express emotions. In many societies, girls are taught that it's okay to cry, while boys are often encouraged to man up. This conditioning starts early and continues into adulthood. In the US, for example, women might feel more comfortable crying in public because it's seen as a natural expression of emotion. For men, cultural norms might discourage this, leading to fewer visible tears even if they feel the same emotions. Women also score higher on measures of empathy, according to studies in psychology. Empathy means feeling deeply for others, which can make emotional triggers like a sad story or a touching moment hit harder. Add stress to the mix, and crying becomes a natural outlet. Research shows that women are more likely to cry as a way to cope with stress, while men may channel it into other activities like exercise or quiet reflection. Here's something amazing: emotional tears are not just a release, they are good for you. Tears contain stress hormones like cortisol, and crying helps flush them out of your system. So the next time you or someone else cries, remember it's not just a sign of sadness. It's a way for your body to reset and heal. Crying easily isn't a weakness, it's a strength. It's a reflection of empathy, emotional depth, and a healthy way to process life's challenges. Whether it's biology, culture, or stress, understanding why women cry more easily helps us appreciate the beauty and complexity of human emotions. So the next time you see someone crying or feel tears welling up yourself, know that it's one of the most human things you can do. Embrace your emotions. They make you stronger.